In 2016, billionaire Brandon Fugal purchased Skinwalker Ranch for $500,000. He soon recruited Dr. Travis Shane Taylor, a physicist who had worked for the U.S. Department of Defense, to lead a team to uncover the ranch's deepest secrets. Dr. Taylor quickly assembled a team armed with sophisticated scientific equipment to conduct experiments aimed at luring out extraterrestrial activity. Now, most people would be terrified at the thought of provoking aliens, but why wasn't Taylor afraid? Were they not worried about potential harm? As it turns out, extraterrestrials may actually be hesitant to harm humans. Why aliens seem reluctant to hurt humans? If you've followed alien stories, you've probably noticed something. While aliens may abduct humans, mutilate animals, and display their advanced technology in eerie ways, there are almost no reports of them killing humans or interfering directly with our societies. Why? A clue might lie in the book Alien Interview, which we've discussed before. In it, an alien named Errol claims that higher beings in the universe oversee and control everything, meaning that other aliens are restrained from acting recklessly. Supporting this idea, cattle mutilations have plagued ranches in the American West for decades. Yet ranch owners themselves remain unharmed. Interestingly, a former U.S. Air Force officer named Jim reportedly received a direct message from aliens saying they would not harm humans. Jim's story is documented in the book Alien Contact, Top Secret UFO Files Revealed by British UFO researcher Timothy Good. According to the book, in the 1960s and 70s, a team of U.S. scientists conducted extensive UFO investigations. Jim was living on a ranch owned by his friend John, whose family was being tormented by alien activity, dead cattle, bizarre phenomena, and even Bigfoot-like creatures. Jim once shot at one of these beasts multiple times, but the creature was completely unharmed, just like the bulletproof wolf encountered by the Sherman family, previous owners of Skinwalker Ranch. One day, Jim lost his patience. He stormed outside and shouted at the sky, threatening to blow up the house if they didn't stop bothering them. To his shock, a clear, loud voice replied, "Dr. Jim, we accept." That night, he awoke to find a two-mature figure in a spacesuit standing silently by his bed. Sometime later, during a midnight party at the ranch, a mysterious voice suddenly came through every speaker in the house. "We allow you to remain. We rarely interfere with your lives. Do not make us act, or you will regret it." One of the party guests, an electronics expert, tore apart the audio system but couldn't find any mechanism that would explain the message. Later, a strange beam of light lured Jim into a nearby grove, where two small extraterrestrials, slender, golden-haired beings with large eyes, were waiting near a dimly glowing UFO. They politely apologized and promised a fairer arrangement. They admitted to controlling the Bigfoot-like creature, but denied responsibility for the cattle mutilations. Jim's story suggests that aliens are indeed real, especially in the American Southwest, and that there may be two types: tall, stern ones and short, diplomatic ones. But regardless of type, neither seems willing to harm humans. Even local law enforcement in the region seems to agree. They told Jim bluntly, "While there have been thousands of cattle mutilation incidents, no humans have ever been hurt." It's likely the work of aliens, they admitted. But since aliens lie outside their jurisdiction and haven't harmed people, there's little they can do. Skinwalker Ranch isn't alone. There are many ranches in the region with similar mysteries. Numerous research teams have moved in, launching deep investigations. Dr. Taylor and his team teamed up with the History Channel to document their efforts in a hit docuseries called The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch, which premiered in 2019 and recently wrapped its 5th season. As the secrets pile up, viewers are more hooked than ever. So, what has Dr. Taylor's team discovered? Mysterious radiation? Soon after setting up base one night, a bright beam of light shot out from the peak of nearby Skinwalker Ridge, pulsing every few seconds. But the mountain is barren? Where was the light coming from? Locals have claimed to see UFOs effortlessly fly into the mountain, leading some to wonder if there's an alien base inside. The next morning, the team hiked to the summit and detected intense electromagnetic radiation. Their phones shut down and equipment failed. To dig deeper, the team brought in professional scanners and discovered high levels of EM radiation at certain cave entrances. One small cave had cold air blasting outward, hinting at a vast underground space. That night, their infrared cameras caught a beam of light shooting diagonally from the mountain into the sky, completely invisible to the naked eye. This matched earlier findings by Colm Kelleher's team, who also detected UFOs and interdimensional portals in the infrared spectrum. But where exactly was this radiation coming from? Using a triangulation method, the team pinpointed the source, 1,700 meters above ground, right above a triangle-shaped area of the ranch known as Shark's Tooth. To test this, they launched a balloon and a small rocket carrying radiation detectors into the sky. The higher they went, the stronger the radiation got. At around 1,600 meters, the device triggered a high radiation alert. This makes no sense. Radiation should decrease as you go higher, unless the source is in the sky itself. But at 1,700 meters, nothing is visible. Could the source be underground instead? Dr. Taylor explained this using the concave mirror effect. The concave mirror effect. I will talk about the Kozyrev mirror in future. In short, a concave mirror can concentrate energy at a focal point near the surface. Olympic torches are famously lit this way. Sunlight focused by a mirror sets the torch ablaze. Taylor believes the ranch sits in a natural basin, acting like a massive concave mirror. If there's radiation underground, the landscape might focus it at a point 1,700 meters above Shark's Tooth, exactly where they detected the strongest readings. So, where is this underground radiation coming from? Taylor theorized that a wormhole might be beneath the ranch, transmitting energy from another dimension. UFO researcher James Keenan, who has investigated the area for 25 years, supports this. Using 10 magnetometers, he found 3 spots around the ranch with extreme magnetic anomalies. Levels of -40, which usually indicate either large voids or massive metal objects underground. Strangely, all 3 points lined up perfectly, forming a straight line across the ranch. And yes, Shark's Tooth sat right on that line. The legend of Shark's Tooth? A few days later, the nephew of former ranch owner Sherman, Stephen, visited and shared a childhood story. He had seen a triangular portal open above Shark's Tooth, through which a UFO emerged, hovered as if searching, then returned and vanished as the portal closed. This inspired the team to decode an ancient rock carving on the mountain. It featured 3 symbols: a triangle on the left, and 2 star maps on the right, one resembling Draco, and the other the Big Dipper. Could this suggest that ancient Native Americans saw the same portal and believed the visitors came from these constellations? Excited by this clue, the team studied the ground at Shark's Tooth and found the soil highly conductive. Unlike typical Earth, metal detectors suggested a large metallic structure underground. They drilled into the site and unearthed a mysterious black substance resembling coal. It extended down over 30 meters. Lab analysis revealed it wasn't coal, but a mix of metals: manganese, iron, aluminum, strontium, and even radioactive barium. Dr. Taylor, with his aerospace expertise, noted these are the exact elements you'd get if a spacecraft were crushed. Could this be a UFO crash site? Alternatively, Taylor believes it might be a superconductor. The high conductivity suggests the ranch could be a massive alien battery, a fueling station for extraterrestrial craft. Maybe that's why UFOs frequent this place. Invisible UFOs. Over the years, the team's cameras and History Channel crew have captured plenty of UFO footage. Streaks of light, floating orbs, glowing discs. They often appear during experiments, then vanish in a blink, sometimes only detectable frame by frame. But the most chilling encounter? It happened in the skies directly above Shark's Tooth.
Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Share it, because some stories are meant to be discovered together. And stay curious. I'll see you in the next chapter.